Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're jumping right into ACIM, Lesson 178, which is a review of Lessons 165 and 166. Now, these review periods, they aren't just quick recaps. They are absolutely crucial for rewiring how we see the world and really deepening our understanding of our core truths. So our goal today is to unpack this specific review so you can truly grasp these profound ideas and, more importantly, carry them with you.
All right, let's dive right in and look at the exact lessons we're reviewing today. Lesson 165 is, "Let not my mind deny the thought of God." And Lesson 166 is, "I am entrusted with the gifts of God." Now, these two statements might seem pretty simple at first glance, but man, they carry incredible depth. We're going to break down exactly what the thought of God is, what these gifts are, and how you're meant to actually apply them today.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the structure. Notice how these review lessons are wrapped in what we might call a truth sandwich. The overarching theme, God is but love, and therefore so am I, literally sits before and after each daily lesson. So it reads, God is but love, and therefore so am I. Let not my mind deny the thought of God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. It does the exact same thing for Lesson 166. So what is this trying to tell us in plain terms? It's reminding us that love is our ultimate, unshakable core identity. You honestly can't fully accept these lessons if you don't first remember that you are fundamentally made of love. It acts like a psychological anchor to keep you centered.
So to really understand Lesson 165, we've got to demystify this phrase, the thought of God. Think of it as your ever-present source of life and protection. It has literally never left you for a single instant. It's what protects you, what cares for you, what lights your mind with happiness and love. It's the ultimate safety net. But, and this is a big but, the catch is that we often hide this ever-present source behind our own illusions. We build up these massive walls of daily anxiety, stress, and worry, and they just block out the very thing that's trying to comfort us.
This text poses this incredibly powerful question. What makes this world seem real except your own denial of the truth? I mean, really think about that. What could possibly obscure perfect happiness except our own thoughts of misery and fear? The chaos and frustration we feel every day aren't actually the ultimate reality. Actually, scratch that. It's more like they are illusions we actively choose to focus on. By doing that, we're denying the truth of that protective, loving thought we just talked about. We are effectively hiding what we already have just by refusing to acknowledge that it's there.
So the whole crux of Lesson 165 is asking us to make a conscious choice to stop denying the truth. Because, if you keep denying it, you remain in blindness. You're essentially starving yourself of the nourishment you need to live, staying stuck in all that uncertainty and doubt. But the moment you accept this thought of God as your inheritance, wow, you exchange that blindness for seeing eyes. You abandon all those worldly illusions of stress and lack as completely worthless because you finally found safety and peace of mind and joy. It is a complete paradigm shift.
And that realization builds perfectly right into Lesson 166, I am entrusted with the gifts of God. Think about that word for a second. Entrusted. It implies a massive level of faith and responsibility placed upon you. God's trust in you is limitless. After breaking down our illusions in the previous lesson and accepting our core identity as love, we're now told that we are the stewards of something incredibly valuable. Okay, so how do these gifts actually work in practice? The mechanics are actually pretty simple but totally profound. God gives endlessly, holding absolutely nothing back that could contribute to your happiness. The supply is literally infinite, but there is a catch. It requires alignment. Unless your true will is one with His, the gifts aren't received. When you finally strip away the ego and all those daily illusions, your true will is identical to God's will, which is perfect happiness and love. You just have to drop the illusions, align your will to receive, and those limitless gifts are yours. So how do we actually put this into practice today? The text instructs us to practice in hope and conviction. Now you might be wondering, how many times do I need to do this? Is there a timer I should set? Actually, no. Instead of rigid 5-minute blocks, the goal here is a continuous, all-encompassing state of mind. This truth is in your mind all the time, so your practice is to keep the thought of God in your mind all day long. Whenever you feel doubt or fear creeping in, mentally repeat the overarching mantra to remember your inheritance. You're meant to carry these thoughts with you from morning until night, making it this constant rolling meditation throughout your entire day. To wrap things up, let's lock this in our memory by reiterating our two main lesson statements on screen one last time. Lesson 165, let not my mind deny the thought of God. In Lesson 166, I am entrusted with the gifts of God. Remember, these aren't just isolated sentences. When you stop denying your true loving nature, you open yourself up to receive the limitless gifts of perfect happiness that have been entrusted to you all along.
Today, try to keep that truth sandwich, that you are ultimately made of love, at the very front of your mind, no matter what illusions the world throws your way. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful today, please take a quick moment to like and subscribe. It really helps us continue bringing these insights to you. I'm going to leave you with this final, provocative thought to ponder as you go about your day. If you are truly entrusted with the limitless gifts of perfect happiness, what is the one illusion you are willing to let go of right now to finally receive them?